It's that time of the year again where people make all the resolutions, and after 3 weeks, no one follows up their resolutions, and people don't grow because they can't stick to their resolutions. This has happened to a lot of us, and it has been happening to me since the last 5 years. I made resolutions, but I couldn't follow up with them because consistency is really hard. And I tried to stay consistent, and I tried to figure out a system to be consistent last year. I went all in and discovered that there are only 6 ways we can be consistent. And after this video, you will take away all those 6 strategies that ensure consistency. So let's dive right in. One of the biggest mistake people make is they overpromise themselves that okay, they haven't been doing anything productive since the last 2 months, since November and December, but they are like, I will start going to the gym for like 1.5 hour every day since January 1st. How is this possible? You have built up so much resistance, and now you're saying like, I will just do it. I will just do this amount of hard work when I have zero momentum. This is a strategy to fail, right? You need to start small, build momentum, and slowly, you will get there. But you need to start small. People often start so big that when they are motivated at the start of the year, they're like, okay, I'll do it. Maybe they can do it for like 3, 4 days. And after that, the quality starts reducing and they start getting demotivated. The motivation fades away. And then no consistency happens after the third week of January. Something about 81% of the people leave their resolutions after like the third week of January, right? So if you don't want to be one of them, start small. It's okay. Nobody is judging you. Start small. Read one page if you can't read 10, right? Read one page every day. Do maybe 10 push-ups, or like if you can't even do that, fuck it. Just do 5 push-ups, right? That is your exercise quota today. Start small, build momentum, and slowly you will reach so the point where you are doing like actual amount of hard work. So it takes time, and don't think that these small habits will not have any effect. A plane, if it is turned by just 3 degrees, can go to a different country, right? Land in a different country. This is the concept of these atomic habits, tiny changes, but if we repeat them over and over, they give remarkable results. So consistency is much more important than intensity. Don't ruin your consistency in the start of the year by promising yourself, "Oh, okay, I'll do this amazing task. Start small. Nobody is judging you for starting small. Everyone starts somewhere. And if you do that small task every day, build momentum, you will be able to do big tasks. But you need consistency, and that starts with starting small tasks. Our brain loves when it doesn't need to make decisions. The more decisions it makes, the more tired it gets. And the brain is a lazy organ. It wants to do many things being as lazy as possible because um it doesn't want to spend its resources on things, right? So first, if we make some routines, that would be really helpful for the brain because it will by default know, okay, when I wake up, I need to do 10 push-ups, and after that, I need to write 3 things for the day, and then I just need to take 3 deep breaths and then start the work. If that is your routine, your brain knows, okay, this person have been doing this for like past 3 months. Now it is by default. Your brain doesn't have to spend any extra resource. Therefore, you should absolutely have a routine and stick to it. The more you stick to it, the more easier it gets for your brain to continue on doing things, right? Life is already very chaotic. Why are you adding another element of chaos by not having a routine? So you need to plan ahead. If you know that you will start working first thing in the morning, then you should plan the top 3 tasks of that day one night before, right? If you know that you will be going to the gym in the morning, you should prepare your gym bag and your shoes and keep them right next to your bed. So as you just wake up and freshen up, after that you just get ready and go to the gym. You don't have to spend extra effort finding where is my gym bag, where is my bottle, where is my shoes, right? Prepare ahead so that your brain has to spend least amount of resources. It gets easier for your brain. Next thing is eliminate distractions. It is very, very important because today we are not able to do the things that we wanted for us because all these little distractions, these notifications, these social media messages are distracting us. So this device, you keep it inside your drawer and shut it when you work, right? No distractions, no notifications. And if you are successful in doing that, eliminating distractions, then you will be forced to do the work because of boredom, right? If you have no other option but to work, you will work. And this is a very big part of this channel. So if you want to eliminate your distractions, consider subscribing right now. I really want to grow to 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. Please help me do that. Okay, so this is one of the most effective strategies I have found. Get an accountability partner and get them to just push you every day, right? And not even push, just I'm accountable to you. Now, every morning, send them a list of tasks that you need to do. Okay, here are the top 3 tasks that I will do today. And by the end of that day, send them the list again with the tasks that you were able to do and the tasks that you were not able to do. So, who do you make your accountability partner? Not your grandma, but someone that you actually respect and they also respect you back. To maintain that level of respect, you will need to deliver on the tasks that you promised in the morning, right? If you are not able to do some tasks, you will feel like, oh, if I don't do this task, I will lose all my respect that I have in that person's mind. So, it is very important to find someone who respects you. If there is no one who respects you, what are you doing? Do epic things so that people respect you. Whatever, we have to do weekly check-ins every week. Look at the lists of things that you were able to do, were not able to do, and how to recalibrate so that next week you perform better, right? So many studies have and I have personally experienced this, that when I need to get in some awesome amount of work, I just partner up with one of my buddies and just send them the daily task list. At the end of the night, I send them this this task list again with the things that I were able to do and with the things that I was not able to do. So this is very effective. Use it from today only. Now, all sources of external motivation are very fleeting. They come and go. But there is some internal motivation which is known as drive. And you need to find your drive. And how do you do that? By finding why. Why you need to do that thing. Why do you want to achieve that goal? Why do you want to be consistent in those habits? Right? So just do this right now. It is very important to do this right now. Don't just go on watching this video without taking this step of action. I promise you, you will unlock unseen level of motivations if you do this, right? Take a blank paper and write numbers 1 to 5 on that right now. On beside number 1, write your goal. Like, let's say, make $10,000 per month. That is your goal. Okay, write that. Beside 2, write why you want that goal. Okay, don't judge yourself. Just write all the reasons why you want that goal. It will help you provide for your family. It will help you buy that fancy dress. It will maybe help you um, gain more status, something like that. Now, beside 3, write why you want all these things. And as you do that, you will find inner reasons why you actually want that thing. And don't judge yourself. Maybe things will get dark, but that's all right. We just need to find out what our core desires are. And if you find that, you will have unseen level of motivation. Like, why do I need to do that? And whenever you feel like, oh, I'm not feeling like doing these things, And then you look at that list and you're like, oh, hell no, I have to do it. I need to do this for this reason, for this reason, for this core reason that I really want. Intense desire. Digging your goal to the core desires help you burn intensely in desire of that thing. And that will fuel you like crazy. Do this and you'll unlock unseen level of motivation. Okay. Let's move on. In Bhagavad Gita 2.14, Krishna says, Matra sparshastu kaunteya sitoshna sukha dukkhada agama pairo nityas tam sitikshasva bharata. So it's basically pain and pleasure are like seasons, they come and go. Every pain, every pleasure is temporary. Like seasons, it will come and it will go. If you have pain now, a few days later you will feel pleasure. If you are feeling pleasure now, a few days later you will feel pain. So every time you feel like, oh, I feel this urge of procrastinating, I just don't want to do the task that I promised myself, you just remind yourself that, oh, this is a temporary procrastination urge and it will pass. I just want to surf this urge. If I wait like 5-10 minutes, most urges pass after 5-10 minutes, right? This applies to even urges of addictions like smoking. Like if you surf the urge for like 5-10 minutes, it usually goes. So embrace challenges without resistance, perseverance, build strength as you keep on doing these things, irrespective of these temptations of procrastination. You will develop more and more perseverance and it would get easier for you. But there will always be urges that will deviate you from doing your tasks. But you need to remind yourself that, oh, this is a temporary urge. They are bound to come and I will just surf this urge and it will go. Right? It's all right. Okay. So we'll wrap this up. First, start small, tiny habits lead to big wins. Then build routines, put discipline on autopilot. Then eliminate all your distractions, simplify your environment, lean on accountability, get an accountability partner. Then reflect on your why. Very important to know why you actually want something. And then embrace adversity. Adversity will come and go. You just keep walking on your path that you have defined for yourself. Now, consistency is a superpower, but it should be applied to the right habits. If you want to develop habits that develop discipline, very small, tiny habits that take less than 10 minutes, then this video is for you.